We welcome you inside Oak Street Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Mules taking on the Fisher Cats. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. On the hill and coming off a great start, Brandon Woodruff. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Just about to get started. Justin Crawford digs in now. Here's a 1-1. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to Jazz. Got him on the throw from short right, one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Trey Turner.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 down.
At third, the right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
And now the right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Ball, that's outside.
Two down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Tag, but he's in there.
He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 17th of the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Bryce Harper. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Amari Rodriguez.
The 1-1 is fouled off. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Got him. Third out. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. We go to the bottom of the first, and our pitcher tonight, Andrew Painter. What do we have on him?
The last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Stepping in, Kelvin Bermudez.
The left fielder, Kelvin
Painter, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Take a look at the lineup. At the very bottom, hitting 9th, Luis Rengifo.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Ball.
The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Just missed.
Up there.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Puerto Rico out front here, 2-0. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Gonzalez. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
The 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way. The 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Dylan.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Dylan Moore.
Ball down.
Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Puerto Rico had the lead 2-0. Bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on the way. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Pedro.
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Pedro Crespo. And the 2-2. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 2-1. Called strike right there. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Crespo, the runner at first with two gone. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Harper settles underneath it. And that is that. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Justin Crawford.
So now 1-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And they'll do it again.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35.
Rivera now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Mules, the right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Crespo under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mules.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Fastball almost got him there. Oh, that one almost gets him again.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Up next for the Mules, the second baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Amaury Rodriguez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field.
Nope,
but he can jump you if you make a mistake. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On the ground to third. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. As we go to the last of the third, leading off, Sal Frelick. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gonzalez takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, Louis Rengifo.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Inside, and he hit him.
Got him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the power speed combo. Kelvin Bermudez. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 79.
In the air to left center. Crawford on his way over. And that ends the inning. 3 innings complete. Puerto Rico on top here, 4-0. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Gonzalez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 2-2 on the way. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman, Dylan.
2 down, bases empty. Dylan Moore, the next to hit. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. Puerto Rico have the advantage 4-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ortiz.
One now. He swings and fouls one off. One, 2 now.
That's
maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Two. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know,
Ball
this
match
group of
outside.
hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that's the strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Fights it off. You'll see another. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
For Puerto Rico, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Pedro Crespo getting ready to hit. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 88.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-2. Runner goes again. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Painter is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Tanner Banks.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Sal Frelick will hit next. On the ground to third. Moore. Jump throw. In time. Got him. We played 4. Puerto Rico on top 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner takes off. That's ripped. Base hit. Crawford headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Jared Koenig.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. Beltran mashed a couple of homers in his last game. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a 1-2.
Ball,
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Mules.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing, and he popped it up. 1 down.
Up next for the Mules, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Two on, 1 out. Pitches in for a strike. Now 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby getting loose out there. Hall getting cranked up as well. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's the second baseman, Amauri Rodriguez. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Way inside. Back to work. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Right through there for a strike. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First and second,
79.
no outs. Now the number 2 hitter. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Beltran moving back for this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for Puerto Rico, the catcher, Jose Ortiz.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first
Ball,
and
that's
third.
low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. That
Oh,
one
that's
missing
off the plate.
inside. And now it's filled up.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Jose Alvarado will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Runner on the goal. Goes down looking. Puerto Rico out front here, 5-2. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Gonzalez now at the plate.
The left fielder, number 4.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1 away.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
No, that's down.
Here's a 2-1. And
That's
that
ball
one
3.
cutting but missing down low. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Now batting for Puerto Rico, the third baseman, Dylan.
So a man aboard.
Moore.
Now it's going to be Dylan Moore. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Crespo settles under it. He's got it.
Up next for the Mules, the center fielder, number 2, Justin.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jared Koenig gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
DL Hall gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Turner off of first with 2 away. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2. Turner runs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. Puerto Rico lead it 5-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Rivera.
Number 86.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 88.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the center fielder. And a 1-1. Now that's smacked to right center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher.
No,
he had a
safe.
talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner edges away at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to third.
No.
He's
Hey.
safe.
Now batting for the pitcher catch, the third baseman, Louis.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Alvarado will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching,
Tim Mesa on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ripped, but it curls foul. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Puerto Rico have the lead, 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th, digging in,
catcher,
Rivera.
number 35.
Here's a 1-1.
Whoa,
Action in the pen down there. Aaron Ashby getting ready to go. That one ripped, but foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mules, the right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Now batting for Puerto Rico, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and now it's 3-2. Got him. That's out number 3. Puerto Rico have the advantage, 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Kelvin Bermudez.
The 1-1. That one fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one 95 to finish him off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
got him. Now 2 out.
Now batting for the Fisher Cats, the catcher, Jose Ortiz.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. Another 1-2. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tim Meza won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Orion Kerkering on to pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Tying run at the plate. And it remains 2-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. Here is Bryce Harper.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Now batting for Puerto Rico, the second baseman, Amari Rodriguez.
Way out front for strike 2. And that one almost got him. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. D.L. Hall departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Kyle Harrison.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Gonzalez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that misses. 3-2 now.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
A little out front there as he swings through it. One, 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Puerto Rico out front 5-3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Rivera.
86.
The 1-1.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That one in there across the letters. Turner on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting for the pitcher catch, the right fielder, Pedro Respo.
Ball down.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. On the ground to the left. Slinging it to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Orion Kirkering is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Brad Keller takes over on the mound.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the center fielder.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 1-2. Rodriguez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Puerto Rico with the lead 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Dylan Moore. The 1-1.
Ball in.
That one to first. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Justin Crawford.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Ball 2.
That's smashed towards center. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35.
And here's the catcher, Rivera. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Puerto Rico on top 5-3.
Now pitching.
Juan Duran on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off for the Fisher Cats, the designated hitter, now, Freeland.
What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Luis Rengifo digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that
now a blast left center, way back there, on its way out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Duran, is just 1 strike away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 now. That's a little bit low.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
The first 2 games of this series really good, exchanged punch for punch, blow for blow, but tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon, so you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.